This is a response to all my haters. All my haters.
Alright! Put the money in the bag! Put it in!
You're facing the wrong way, sir.
Alright! Put it in!
Alright, this is for everyone. Honestly, let's just bring it all out, okay? I am not conservative! I am not the enemy! Alright. We've been getting a lot of fucking comments about me being conservative. And like, do I come off as conservative? Just because I don't want my 9-year-old child to have a sex change operation? I'm fucking sorry. This video is about I Am Jazz, the hit TV show on TLC.
Is that cool?
It's a show about two parents living with a transsexual daughter who said she's been transsexual ever since she was 3 years old. I don't know about you and me, but when I was 3 years old, I said I was gonna be an FBI. Look at me now! The show revolves around this Jewish girl called Jazz. But I don't know how I feel about it, okay? This little boy says she's a girl ever since she was 3 years old. Now, what would you do as a parent? Would you give her testosterone blocking pills so she doesn't hit puberty and turn into a male? Would you let your daughter be banged by a black man in your living room while you guys are out of town?
Do you feel like you're diving in a little too deep on a first real relationship?
Just because he's flying down here doesn't mean we're diving in or like it's a huge step.
Can I ask some questions about him? He lives in Philadelphia, right?
He lives in Philadelphia.
And how old is he?
He's 19.
Did he graduate high school?
Yes.
Is he working right now?
No.
Admittedly, I'm not sure where the commonality is and what's making this click so positively for Jazz. But ultimately, we can't stop him from coming to Florida.
Maybe. And if you don't, you're a sexist pig! How dare you not want your transsexual daughter to get fucked? How dare you? She needs to experiment her new pussy. She needs to experience what a big black cock feels inside that mess she's got going on down there. You're transphobic. Now, am I conservative for thinking this way? Maybe. Maybe I like things how they used to be. Because now it's just becoming a social norm where any little kid that says he's a girl or any little girl that says she's a boy automatically gets credited by everyone in their society. They get pampered, they get loved, the media says it's okay, movies say it's okay, TV says it's okay. You get to feel however you want. Now, do I think that they should be locked up or they should be scolded or they should be treated badly for the way that they feel? Absolutely not. If they want to dress like a woman in school, they can dress however the hell they want. You can come in a panda suit for all I care. The thing that pisses me off is that parents are actually enabling this situation. Instead of staying away and letting the child develop their own feelings on their own, parents are actually trying to support their children for this, which is probably going to create a generation of people who are just confused about their sexuality. Bisexual all around. And the media calling up to them being like, it's okay, tell me your whole life story, let's make a TLC show about it while we make millions of dollars off of you, let's sell some merchandise while we're at it, let's put you on a stage, let's put you on tour, let's drive you around the whole fucking country, let's write a book about you. So more and more parents are actually jumping on the bandwagon, not calling their sons he or she, or calling their daughters he or she, just leaving them gender neutral.
Our kids, Caden and Zyler, are 3.5 years old, and we're raising them using they, them, their gender neutral pronouns so that they can decide for themselves when, if, and how they want to identify as a gender.
TLC is a great fucking example of a television network that just exploits people. They're exploiting the weirdest of the weirdest people in society for you to watch because it's kind of interesting.
What you get me?
What you should be eating. Well, that's what's gonna happen.
What the fuck?
Bola en la cabeza.
Oh, you do? Oh my goodness.
Has a ball in her head.
You do? How long have you had this?
Actually, I don't know why I feel the way I do, but I just absolutely love Chase. We always have such a good time together.
It's kind of like TLC's this freak show, driving around the United States showing everyone what they got in stock. Meanwhile, the carny, not really a freak, making all the fucking money and giving pieces of bread and water to these fucking freaks, barely anything of the whole entire profit. Making millions off of these freaks. That's what it really feels like. And the sad part about it is that everyone's watching it. My wife, I'm sure a billion other girls in this country, women, they eat that shit up. I need TLC! Where's my 600-pound life? Honey, you just watched Dr. Pimple Pop. Give me Sister Wives right now! We just watched the 2-hour episode of Sister Wives. I don't give a fuck! We're doing this all day. It's a Sister Wives marathon. And now we have guys dating transsexual girls.
The most perfect thing my mom said was that Jazz was still a man and that I would be gay for being in a relationship with Jazz. As soon as my mom said that, I just kind of like lost it. Because I'm not gay, I'm not attracted to men.
Ass! That's pretty gay. I'm sorry. If you want to date a girl who used to be a guy, in my opinion, that's pretty fucking gay. Why don't you just go for a girl? Is it like some sort of weird fetish that you have? That you want a guy with tits or a chick with a dick? It feels like some sort of weird fetish. And you got this 19-year-old dude dating Jazz. The parents is like, oh yeah, sure, why not? Just don't fuck him in my house. Meanwhile, the Jazz chick is actually trying to fuck this guy. Like, yeah, I want to try out my new fucking pussy.
No, he doesn't have to sleep at the house, but maybe, I mean...
What maybe? No.
No, some nights, would you ever let him sleep at the house?
No. I think we're just gonna have to make sure we have a couple house rules. Like no sleeping over.
Okay, no locking the door?
No locking the door. Make that a rule.
Okay, but the door is allowed to be closed, and if it's closed, that usually is a sign of something.
No.
Holy shit! Oh god, can you just imagine if one of the stitches just ruptured as that big black cock's going in her? This show's about to turn from I am Jazz to sex took me to the ER. I just think it's kind of weird, okay? Am I wrong in saying that? It is kind of weird, right? All of a sudden, we have a generation full of LGBT people who, they're not that big in size when it comes to percentage. I believe less than 10% of people in America are LGBT. But somehow, some way, they're taking over all media. Because they've been discriminated against, because they've been oppressed, because there's been a generation of gay people that have been made fun of, and probably killed, probably bullied, you know, all these things that they've suffered. So now we're trying to make up for lost time. It's almost like that a way for us to pay them back is to just spread their faces all over media. That's kind of weird. It's like, we're sorry, so here's 10,000 movies based off of your life. That's not really a payment, dude. If you really want to show the gratification for these LGBT trans people, just leave them the fuck alone and let them live their lives. You don't have to promote their lifestyles. You don't have to give them TV shows. You don't have to give them movies. You don't have to fucking do all this extra shit. I'm sorry, but Ellen Page, we do not need every single lead role to be LGBT based. Ellen?
Has Hollywood changed? People say Hollywood is more progressive than it was. Oh, you're smiling already. Oh, you're adorable, Stephen Colbert. Is that the case? You find a change in the last few years?
I think, yeah, I mean, look, there's clear evidence that it has changed, that there is some progress. There's, like, some more representation, but honestly, I really think we need to hurry up.
We can have some roles that have LGBT characters, but we don't have to have all of them. It's almost like you gave them a finger and they took the whole entire goddamn hand. Ellen Page crying on the Colbert Show like, we still haven't done enough! LGBT people are they're still being discriminated against. We haven't done enough. What, just because a guy didn't want to bake a cake for you? Are you fucking kidding me? Look, I'm on no one's side right now. Conservatives are freaking out about the LGBT community, and liberals are overstepping their fucking ground. I am on neither side. I am just saying, hey guys, this is pretty fucking weird. How many kids in America are gonna grow up being literally confused? They're getting an endless amount of porn to the point that they're just desensitized to it. Streams and streams of porn. I've even watched some fucking weird shit that I don't want to mention in this video. But there's so much porn on there, and you know 13, 12, 11, 10-year-olds are watching that shit. So what happens when they get to 18? They're already sick and tired of watching chicks and guys banging each other. They're gonna fucking move over to fucking gay or trans or whatever porn. And it's just like, it's kind of weird how that's what this is causing. It's now kind of okay. It's now kind of the norm to be bisexual. Now, if you want to fuck a dude and you want to fuck a girl and you want to fuck them together, whatever, man, have at it. Have that hardcore orgy you've always been dreaming of. But when we present this idea to little children and we tell them that it's okay to think this way, we are kind of enabling that behavior. Let's say your kid discovers crack. I'm comparing gay people to crack. And now they've been doing crack for 8 years. Meanwhile, you haven't said shit about it and you just been like, go ahead, Jimmy, you do that crack and you go for it. It's gonna perpetuate that behavior. So we tell little Jimmy, hey, you know, you think you're a girl? That's totally fine. No need to worry about anything. You're a girl, Jimmy. We're gonna put you in ballet classes. You're kind of molding and grooming a child in your own image. If you just let Jimmy feel however he wants to feel and join whatever he wants to join without you actually getting involved as a parent, they will find their own course. What I liked when I was 11 years old doesn't necessarily mean I'll like when I'm 18 years old. I used to like drinking Diet Coke. Now I fucking hate it. So basically what I'm saying, guys, is let your fucking kids find their own path. Don't set the path up for them, because you're just setting them up for failure, and you're enabling other parents to do the same thing, and we are getting to a point where most kids are just gonna be bisexual, and that's kind of scary. They probably aren't, and they're probably just being bisexual because everyone told them it was okay. Is that a wrong opinion? Is that a wrong opinion? Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. That's just my opinion. Alright? If you dislike this video, go ahead and leave a dislike. Pretty sure you guys are. All libtards are just gonna rush over here to fucking dislike this bullshit. If you like it though, hi alt-right people, hi conservatives, hi Steven Crowder fans, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, we got more content like this. And without further ado, I'll see you in this box in a few. And why does fucking Jazz's mom look like Owen Wilson's stepdad?